Hello and welcome to the Food Lab, where we try it before you buy it to save your diet. Today we have an actual experiment. Gasp! It's this thing. I have no idea how you say it. I saw this not too long ago. They had a video on it. I've had this thing for about a year. Basically, it's a little kit where you have like packages of things and you make candy sushi stuff. There's directions on it. It's all in Japanese. I can't read it. I did see a video on it, like I said. Where they actually make it, so the instructions have all pictures on it, so I'm sure I can pretty much figure it out. Basically inside you have your little package thing there, you got your directions, you got some more on it. It's got all these little like packets of stuff to make the various different bits of sushi, which you all make inside of this tray. So I'm going to adjust the camera so you can watch as we make this stuff and see how it tastes. Hopefully it's good. Don't know. Okay, so now we're back here. I got all my stuff laid out. I got some water here because I presume that's what this all takes to make, and I think I need this too. So number one is making the rice. So there are little line. There's a line on this, which I think is the fill line, or something there. So I'm gonna fill this up with water to there. So then for the rice, it's it's number one. The packets aren't actually labeled in anything other than Japanese, and it's got it looks like blue, so match up what the characters are, and this seems to be the right one. So here goes. It definitely smells very sugary. It's supposed to turn into. It smells just like Fun Dip. I'm getting pretty messy with this stuff. Oh well, I'll clean it up between steps. It's already starting to thicken up. Doesn't really look much like rice, but maybe as I mix it up it'll get more into that. I think that's about all the better I'm gonna get that. It's big and it's lumpy and sticky like rice. I'm gonna pour this out and get rid of the extra stuff so it doesn't mix in with the other ones. Next one it says to do is number two, which is number two is the yellow one, which is this chamber. So there's a line on it. I'm going to go ahead and fill that up. And that one is the, it's the sort of yellow bag. So I'm just going to go with this one. It looks about the same. Be a little bit more careful about pouring it in. And mix her on up. I'm going to guess that this takes some amount of time to like set up or something too. This smells kind of lemony. Then next we got this one that looks like some kind of salmon looking stuff there. Again, fill it up first and then do the same thing with the powder. Just gotta make sure I have the right one, which it's all colored too, so makes it a lot easier for me. This one has like sort of a very berry smell that I'm getting to it. Hope this mixes alright because it seems it's really kind of crystal sugary. I wonder if they should have used hot water. I probably should have used hot water for this, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. I'm not really all that concerned with it. It didn't cost me that much money. I think you can get them online, but they did have the funny thing too is remembering it. There were a couple other kinds. There was like a pizza one and something else too. I really wish I knew what this little chamber was for, but I can't read what it says because it's in Japanese and it doesn't seem to be used anywhere on the instructions. But the next thing that we're going to do, this one is kind of the really spectacular thing, and it's this A and B one. And you see this, you mix a couple things together, and you actually use the little eyedropper thing to take this fluid and drip it into A, and it forms the little balls. I'm going to zoom in for that one when we get to it. Now for the real moment of truth where we see if this actually works or not. So I'm going to take the little eyedropper thing here, suck up some of this, and just drip it in. Oh, there it goes. No, it's not working all. Well, yeah, it's working. It's forming little fake balls of roe there. That's kind of neat. That's pretty spectacular how that's actually working. I'm kind of curious as to exactly how they do it, as to exactly how this works. Probably nothing all that difficult, but it's still kind of neat. So I'm not exactly sure what this packet is. I'm going to open it up and put it in this other little chamber that I don't know what it's for, so we can just explore as to that. Oh yeah, this is the, it's kind of what I figured it was. So on the box, you have your normal kinds of sushi. There's also this one here that's like for doing stuff with your leftovers. There's one more step that we have to do too, and it's with the this little paste stuff for the wrapping for this kind of sushi with the eggs. And it's got this little guide thing here on the, oh yeah, right here on the bag. This is how big the thing should be, so it says to cut it with scissors, but you know what, that's not the American way. So this is probably not going to be all that spectacular to watch, but do a little bit of it for you. It's pretty easy. It's just like sort of some kind of like sugar paste stuff. Zoom it back out here so we can assemble ourselves some sushi goodness. Take some of the rice here. I got it on the nice white paper plate. This stuff is weird and like it's kind of weird and spongy. I'm not exactly sure how big you're supposed to make the balls, so we'll just see. I think there's supposed to be enough of each one of these to make 2 pieces, so I'll try and scale it that. And there's actually the dividing line to cut it in half. Just scoop some of that out of there. And plop it right down on there. Oh, look at that. It's got the little pattern and everything. Let's take a look there. Let's see how well that... It's blowing out the sensor because it's red, so it's not focusing very well, but there you go. There it is. I'm not sure how well you can see that. There it is with the sticky rice ball stuff and the fake salmon. It doesn't seem like there's quite enough of the rice stuff to really go around. I guess you can make it however you want to. I mean, that's part of the fun of these kind of kits, isn't it, I suppose? Yellow. It didn't take the pattern very well. Again, I'm just going to have to guess that I was supposed to use hot water, but again, as I can't read Japanese, I'm kind of screwed on that one. Egg one here. Take the little ball, wrap our little thing around it. Eggs. Plop them on there. This looks quite convincing, which is kind of fun. I've got the little wonderful balls of goodness. Some of them have air pockets in it because I wasn't very patient with it. So, hey, that worked out pretty well. I guess now we're gonna give each one of the little individual ingredients a try just to see. I'm not sure. Want to try them all separately just to see what we got here. This is the rice stuff. It's really sticky. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's got sweetness, or it just sort of tastes like generic, like Fun Dip stuff. It tastes like the stick from Fun Dip. Get a piece of the red stuff here now. The fake salmon. It's got it's like jelly. It's got a very jelly-like texture to it. It's just sort of a generic sweet berry flavor. It's not bad. It's not spectacular, but it's not bad. I guess really what you're looking for is probably the rice is supposed to be a bit on the neutral side, but the yellow now. Yeah, it does. It's a lemony kind of citrusy flavor to it. It's not bad. It's not great. The texture's not good, but you know, I'm probably not doing it 100% right either. Here's the eggs. I kind of like those. I'm not. Yeah, they taste like orange. They're orange and they taste like orange. They're a lot like bubble tea balls, only really small. But yeah, let's give one of the full pieces a try. Don't want to be dipping that in soy sauce. I'm getting the lemon flavor, really, is what stands out there. Because, I mean, again, the rice doesn't have much of a flavor to it. It's just kind of sticky. It's a really neat little kind of a kit thing. And I think it's fun. I mean, it's fun to make something. It's fun to play with your food. It's fun to make something that's serious and candy. Hey, I mean, I think you can get them for like $5 online or something like that, $7. Get a couple of them. Give it a try. Hey, it's fun. Rating-wise, I'm going to say 3 table flips because it doesn't taste great. It doesn't have much flavor to it. A lot of stuff outside of the US like that is kind of more neutral. It's enjoyable. It's more fun. It's more for the experience, really, than it is for the flavor. So, hey, until next time, please remember when experimenting with food, when making interesting, weird kit things like that especially, the most important safety rule is to wear these safety glasses.